Yo, people. Something a little bit different for you, man. You feel me? In the dunya, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, this is the Football Heritage Show with me, Josh.
Sarah.
Denzel.
Or
And done.
Come on. You know the settings. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share with your people. You get me? You know the ones there. But today, what we're doing a little Euro preview. Going through all the groups, looking at the teams, seeing how strong they are. Some unknown entities that we might not know about, and what our expectations are for the Euros. So let's get it cracking, yeah? Straight away, let's get into Group A. The first team I have mentioned is Turkey, who I see as a dark horse because they have I think they got a good squad in it. They've got some good defensive options with what's his name, Demiral, Soyuncu, Kabak, Seki Celik. Yeah. They got Yilmaz, who's on Peds in it, but yeah. But what's our thoughts on Turkey though? We seen them as a dark horse, or they're a bit of a myth? What are we saying?
Let me go first. Yeah. I kind of see them, doing quite well. When you have like a good defensive options and stuff like that, it's always good to take that into knockout competitions and stuff like that. Who else is in Turkey's group as well?
So there's Italy, there's Wales.
Yeah, I guess you could probably say that they should be probably getting out of that group. It would obviously be tough for them because no one is obviously going to back down easy. But yeah, I think with the whole squad and stuff like that, they should be doing quite well. Denzel, what do you think about that?
I like their defense a lot. I like Soyuncu. He's done well for Leicester.
I think he's a bit overrated.
You think he's overrated?
I don't do the overrated, underrated, but I don't think he's that good.
But you just said he's overrated.
I don't think he's that good. Yeah. I don't think he's that good, really.
Yeah, and I think maybe this season he wasn't as good as he was.
He was barely fair, I think.
Yeah, in the first season at Leicester, but still, regardless, he's a good player. Obviously, I can't. I'm not even gonna try. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try and butcher his name. I don't want to disrespect him like that. But yeah, he's a baller still. Who'd you say was in the group again? Quickly.
Italy,
Switzerland and Wales.
They can get through if they have a good record with third, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the Switzerland have a decent team as well. I think
that second place is open.
Yeah. I don't think it's a nailed on spot for them.
Could be open,
Yeah.
Because Italy, even though they look like they're a strong squad and they've got a good record recently, you never know when it comes to these tournaments. And the unknown teams, as long as they're organised, if they're organised and they can defend.
But in tournaments, they're just known for defending, not scoring goals. But in qualification, they score loads of goals.
Yeah,
so it depends what match.
I can't lie. Qualification's a bit of a myth, though. It always depends on the quality of who you got in your group.
That's what Italy always do. And then they haven't come into form for the last couple tournaments. So.
Because I've seen England butcher San Marino 9-0. I'm not going to say they got a good attacking.
That's true.
You got to take... qualifying and friendlies, you got to take with a pinch of salt. But it's hard to kind of judge it because international football, some of the quality that you're facing is so inferior to you. How can you really, So what are you saying about Italy? Because their midfield is good.
They just need to have a consistent goal scorer, I feel. They've struggled with that for ages.
Immobile can be that.
Is he really for Italy?
I think
is he really like a
proper
goal scorer?
He has the potential to be.
He's only got 10 goals in 50 games.
Yeah, that's quite.
He could have a good tournament though.
Belotti's not had a good start with it.
What happened to that, Don?
I think he just was always a name that
he was.
I think it was just a one season thing.
Fam, the Belotti hype train was mad. I remember Real Madrid were trying to get him, United were trying to get him, Chelsea were trying to get. Everyone was trying to get that guy.
In international competitions, there's always just that one player that just has a mad. So it could be Immobile. You could just go and start scoring.
It could be down to the wingers: Chiesa, Berardi, Insigne. Insigne's look good.
They got some.
Chiesa's really good.
And then midfield
is probably the best in the competition. Probably.
I think they're the best options.
Barella,
definitely.
Ferrati, Locatelli,
Pellegrini.
Even Jorginho's.
Jorginho's going to probably start for them as well.
He probably will.
I'll be honest.
I think for the balance for the way they play, because he does like to sit, I think it's fair.
Their fullback options are weak as well.
Yeah, very weak.
So it's just Florenzi, isn't it? So it's good.
Did they take Calabria? Because I know he played well for AC.
Let's see.
And I know they got one young guy called Raspadori.
I think they use a back. I think they use a back.
Bastoni got.
I don't even know. They didn't take Bastoni?
No, they took Bastoni.
Oh yeah, Bastoni. I was about to say.
Romagnoli as well.
He's been poor this season, apparently. I've been hearing.
Yeah, Raspadori.
They took Raspadori,
Yeah,
as a striker for Sassuolo. Yeah.
Maybe Chiellini and Benucci are there to be had at as well.
You know their combined age is like 70. Man said they're pensioners, bro.
34 and 36.
That's mad.
Man said they're pensioners, bro.
If you're playing the back three, then you don't.
I don't know. He might play back four.
No, he's been playing 4-3-3.
Who, Mancini?
Yeah.
So,
That defense scares me. I can't lie.
But it's good that they have Mancini.
It's old.
Like, I feel like
I don't know. He might do one Bastoni and then you choose between Chiellini and.
Maybe.
I don't know how he plays though. So.
Nah, you see that defense, yeah, comes up against a team like England. I'm not even rating England's team too highly, but that England front three,
Yeah.
we're cooking Italy.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think they have a way of like keeping like players on ropes, especially
What, the old men?
Yep.
No, let's not rub out old defenders,
Brother.
man.
Yeah,
Intelligence.
We're rubbing them. I'm rubbing them
I
out.
watched was it Chiellini for Juventus and stuff like that. This season he came up against Napoli and like Osimhen was quite good and stuff, but like he did keep him on ropes and stuff like that. So although he did concede a penalty, that's something that is a bit like tricky. So if you have fast players going up against them, that would be something that you'd have to look out for. But I don't know. Ultimately, they should be fine defensively. I guess we'll see.
Experience is key.
Yeah, but when you see Sancho, Rashford, Sterling
100%.
running up Bonucci and Chiellini, try telling me that.
Are poor as well.
Come on,
their fullback options are poor.
The remaining other two, Wales have a very young team. And I think is what's his name? Giggs. Is he still?
Nah, he's gone. He's out of there, man. He's been doing a madness outside.
Yeah, but what's it called? They got a young team. I saw they got Ampadu, Dan James, Brooks, Roberts.
Why do you say Dan James' name like that?
Man whispered.
Put some respect on the Flash. I'm telling you. You know what? I'm gonna. This might be a wild take here, but you see the thing with Dan James here with international football, there's this thing where the smaller teams say, no offense to Wales, but they're not really a big European powerhouse. They just they like to sit back. Dan James on the counter in the Euros, you know, he could do a bit of damage. He could do a bit of damage, you know.
I'm not gonna put any bets on that. Still.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, isn't it?
Obviously, they got the old timers in Bale and Ramsey. So
Chris Gunn.
Bale's finished.
Bale is not finished.
He's finished.
I'll say he's finished.
I don't think
he might be able to.
Wait,
do
what?
something.
Firstly, Bale doesn't really like football, if I'm being real.
Yeah, it's more of a golf type of guy.
But in terms of him being, he literally came to Spurs to like warm up for the Euros and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And with what he's scored a hat trick. It's like,
he
Scored against who was the hat trick against? I actually don't. I can't remember.
It was against Sheffield, to be fair.
Sheffield with who's Sheffield's manager?
Higgett Bossa. PE teacher.
A hat trick's a hat trick. How many people scored hat tricks against Sheffield? So. I mean, Ian did. But at the end of the day, I think like he'd obviously be like, he's like the superstar for them at the end of the day. Yeah. There's obviously no way. He would obviously get a few goals in there and, try and push them past the... But do we see them getting out of the group though?
No.
There's a potential, I think.
It's possible.
They have a chance.
They're going to do worse than last time. Last time they overperformed.
Structured, but I think because they got Giggs as a manager, there's no way.
But Giggs is not going to be
Giggs
there.
is not. I don't. Do we even know their manager?
Let me check.
It's a bit up in the air.
We don't even know their manager, and we're out here talking about them.
With Scotland, I can see them doing the passion
Rob
merchant
Page
thing.
would act as manager after regular manager.
Okay, I'm not trying to. Who is Rob Page?
Yeah,
Let's find out.
I don't want to get onto my man, but he's not.
Oh, he's the.
Someone in the comments tell me who Rob Page is. I would like to know because I don't know who that guy is.
Yeah, I don't want to be ignorant, but he's not sounding too good.
And last team Switzerland.
Switzerland could be decent.
Yeah.
They'll do better than Wales, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I actually don't see nothing special about them. I think they're around the 16 team. That's it.
Yeah.
I think Switzerland are better than Wales.
Yeah, same.
Slightly,
they are
but
so.
I don't think it's about a lot.
Switzerland's midfield is good. Switzerland have Zakaria is a good player. Xhaka is suited to international football, and they have the brother Freuler.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Xhaka's very attacking for Switzerland. Through
and Shaqiri does so well for them as well.
Yeah.
Internationally.
Shaqiri's
He plays as number 10 normally.
He does.
So.
Yeah, I saw that.